Soundarya Lahari Sloka number 33. Smaram Yonim Lakshmeem Thrithayamidamaadau Thava Manoho. Smaram Yonim Lakshmeem Thrithayamidamaadau Thava Manoho. Nidhaayaike Nithye Niravadhimahaabhogarasikaaha. Nidhaayaike Nithye Niravadhimahaabhogarasikaaha. Bhajanthi Thvaam Chinthamanigunanibaddhaakshavalayaaha. Bhajanthi Thvaam Chinthamanigunanibaddhaakshavalayaaha. Shivaagnau Juhvanthaha Surabhighruthadhaaraahuthishathaihi. Shivaagnau Juhvanthaha Surabhighruthadhaaraahuthishathaihi. This is a very differently interpreted by different commentators. So we do not go into those controversies. In this sloka, Sri Shankara Bhagavatpadacharya gives a sadhana for advanced Sri Vidya sadhakas. We know that people who read Soundarya Lahari are of four types: Artho, Jignasu, Ardharthi, Jnanicha, Bharatarshavaha. Artho is people who have worldly problems. Somebody is not getting a seat, somebody is not getting a job, somebody is not getting married, somebody is not getting a child, or somebody has some disease. So though all those people who are crying for help, submerged in some worldly problems, they are arthas. Most of us belong to this category. We pray Sri Devi, we read Soundarya Lahari for some kind of to alleviate from worldly problems. Jignasu is those who are inquisitive. People want to know what is there in Soundarya Lahari, what is so special about it, that kind of Jignasus. Ardharthi are those who want wealth in worldly wealth and intellectual wealth and all kinds of wealth. Ardharthi. Jnani is the people who want pure knowledge, thereby moksha. So the first three indicate worldly, this one, dharma, artha, kamas, and the last one is the moksha. So those who aim to read and practice Soundarya Lahari as a moksha shastra, this sloka gives an advanced sadhana for such high-end sadhakas of Sri Vidya. He calls them Mahabhogarasikaaha. Bhogas are the enjoyments, the worldly enjoyments. Mahabhoga is the ultimate enjoyment. The ultimate enjoyment is Brahmananda. So, Niravadhimahaabhogarasikaaha, those who want to be continuously enjoy that Brahmananda, they are the Mahabhogarasikaaha. So, for that kind of advanced sadhakas, he is prescribing a few sadhanas. These belong to the Sri Vidya cult of the Samayachara. Samayachara means they do not do worship of Devi outside. There is no external worship. They don't even worship Sri Chakra outside. They impose Sri Chakra on one's own body, different avaranas in different chakras, and different devatas on different petals of these chakras in the body, and then do all the worship internally using mantra, using pranayama, using even the celestial yajna prakriya. Everything is internal, no external worship at all. So what is the mantra he is giving? Smaram Yonim Lakshmeem. Smara is Manmada Bija. Yonim is Bhuvaneswari Bija, and Lakshmeem is Lakshmi Bija. There are different people give it different Bijaksharas for these three, but let us take the commonest. Srim, Smaram is Aim, Yonim is Hrim, and Lakshmi is Srim. Aim, Hrim, Srim. Then Thrithayamidamaadau, Thava, Manoho. So you add it to this main mantra. What is the mantra? This also people say differently. So we take as Sri Matre Namaha. So the mantra we take here as Aim Hrim Srim Sri Matre Namaha. So who do the continuous japa of this mantra and Bhajanthi Thvaam Chinthamanigunanibaddhaakshavalayaaha, and also they do a different kind of japa. And what is the, and for japa we use rosary, that is the rosary made of beads, the japamala. But what is the japamala prescribed for these people in this one? It is Chinthamanigunanibaddhaakshavalayaaha. Akshavalaya. Aksha is the letters from A to Ksha. These letters are there in the each chakra in the Shat chakras. So they do not do japa with a regular rosary. They do japa with this Akshamala. So mantra is Aim Hrim Srim Sri Matre Namaha, and the japa is done with the rosary made of Akshamala. Akshamala is of these Matruka Varnas, these alphabets. Each of them stands as represents a devata, and they are called as Matruka Varnas. And Sridevi is called as Matruka Varna Rupini. They are nothing but different sound manifestations of Sridevi. So the japa prescribed is using the Chinthamani, because this japa of this one using this Akshamala rosary is like Chinthamani. It gives you so many wish fulfilling mala. And the third thing he prescribes is a kind of a yajna. What is this yajna? Is the for yajna you need fire, and a yajna kunda or hamana kunda there should be. Where is this? This is at the top of your head, just above Sahasrara Chakra. There above Sahasrara Chakra you draw a triangle with the apex pointing downwards. That's a triangle, and you imagine a fire there. That fire within this triangle is the Shivaagnau. Then how do you do this havan? You close your, there is a mudra called Shanmukhi mudra, where you put your thumbs on the ears and the index finger above the eyelids and the middle finger below the eyelids, and the index finger, uh, uh, the ring finger pressing the nostrils and the little finger above the upper lip. This mudra is called as Shanmukhi mudra. Then what we do is we start with the this one Mooladhara chakra, and with Omkara we take the this one we take the breath, along with the breath the prana shakti from Mooladhara chakra all the way up the Sushumna, cross the Sahasrara and offer all that in the fire above that, the so-called Shivaagnau. Then come back again, then take the oblations from the Swadhisthana chakra, again go to the top of above Sahasrara and give Ahuti from Swadhisthana. Then third is come back and pick up oblations from Manipura and then give them here. And fourth come from Anahata, similarly go up and give the Ahutis there. Then from Vibhuti Vishuddhi chakra also pick up all those impressions and take them up and deposit them. Give Ahutis. When you do this kind of yajna, from Agnya also, from Sahasrara also, give oblations into this Agni, which is Shivagni or Vishwagni, above the Sahasrara chakra. And what does this ritual mean? See, all our experiences, emotions are deposited, classified into these 7 chakras. So at the end of the day, usually this process is done, recommended at the end of the day, when you take them with the breath and Omkara and give as Ahutis from Mooladhara chakra all the impressions of security, insecurity, all those things. From Swadhisthana chakra, all those desires and sex desires, all those impressions we have are deposited in Swadhisthana. So we take them, and similarly Manipura, they relate to our individuality and ahankara and all those things. Similarly, from these love and hatred which are there in the Anahata chakra. Similarly, from Vishuddhi, all those verbal impressions are stored in the Vishuddhi, and all those decision making impressions, they are all there in the Agnya. So Sahasrara, you have all the happiness and other impressions. Take everything every day, at the end of every day, and give as oblations into this cosmic fire above Sahasrara. This is the internal havan or internal yajna. This is called as Antaryaga. Of course, when you are initiated into Sri Vidya, which Panchadasi Mahamantra and all, there is a more detailed this one. But Acharya gives us a glimpse of what Antaryaga is in this shloka.